Excuse me. Ugh. Today we're going to be crafting. Sorry I couldn't get the camera down angle more, but it's fine. I knew it. I knew if I let him in, immediately he'd be like, ooh, and get me the camera. Let me kick him out. Come on, Bubby. Shoo. Shoo. That's my son. I'm very proud of my son. Even when he's a little stupid. So I'm always proud of my son. I got my little apron on. He had for years. Isn't it such a cutie patootie? Gosh, I'm such a cutie patootie. Sorry if you hear, like, nature sounds. Ugh. I have my window open because I don't want to be trapped in here with paint. Oh, I gotta set y'all up on my phone. You didn't see that. Let me scoot this back. If I scoot it back, can you see it worse or better? Worse, got it. I'll show y'all what I'm working with. Let me get this set up on my cellular device. Oh great, I'm so glad that's what they chose. Oh. Okay. Let me set you there. Just so I can see y'all's chats better. Setup's a little different, and that's fine. This is a different corner of my room. That's the little nook area where you're watching me game. This is the middle part of my room. Riveting. Oh, too sexy. Excuse me. So, I found one of these giant spools. I painted it white, and we're gonna make it a mushroom table. Not much to it. You can get oh, I'm taking this off just so I don't get paint on it, okay? I'm still engaged.
Look how pretty it is. It's a sapphire. That's my birthstone.
Shut up, cars. Sorry, people like to have a who can be louder outside of Emma's window competition. I don't like it. I always lose. So the materials I'm dealing with, I'm just using acrylic paint. I don't plan on putting this outside. If you plan on doing something like this and putting it outside, don't use acrylic paint. Don't do that. Use actual wood paint. Stuff that's supposed to be outside. Maybe even spray paint. I don't know. But I'm just going to use acrylic paint, and I think I've got some acrylic sealer. What are you again? Clear acrylic sealer. I'm going to put that on top. This is just going to be my bedside table. My other bedside table is a different piece of wood that I found and painted. I really just keep finding pieces of wood and painting them instead of buying furniture, because I don't want to buy furniture yet. Until I move out, we're just going to be painting things that I find. This is clean. I sanded it down. If you're going to do a spool table for some reason, these things got mad splinters. I'll paint the rest later. For now, I just want to do the fun part. If you're going to do one of these babies, highly suggest sanding it down if you don't own a power sander, or if you don't own a power sander, ask someone who does to sand it for you, or just get the random, like the hand sandy things, and because boy howdy does this have little splinters. And make sure you shake them out outside. I brought it in, and then there was a bug. That was not a fun time. I'm sad I couldn't angle my camera down more, because you can't see my amazing throw blanket of gay unicorns. I'm saying they're gay because it's a bunch of rainbows. I don't know if they're actually gay. I want to believe they are. It makes me happier. I got some more white acrylic paint if I feel like doing the rest, or painting over the white bits. Couple of brushes. I'm not using my super pretty good brushes on this table, because it's just wood. And all of this stuff is free to me. I already had all these things, so I'm not worried if it gets, like, doesn't look perfect. I didn't pay anything for the spool. I get paint every holiday, every birthday and Christmas, because I'm the art friend. I'm not complaining. I haven't had to pay for paint in a long time. And for little, like, paint dishes, like if you use watercolor or whatever, I use the little metal lids on candles. These things freaking are awesome, okay? I don't use, like, the, palette board thingies. I just use these. These are wonderful, and if you collect multiple of them, then you don't have to worry about the colors mixing. I love this so much. Hey, I got a follower. Thank you. Anyways, love these a lot. And then, because I want the big mushroom spots, because it's already painted white, I'll cover these up with something eventually. I haven't figured out what yet. Or maybe I'll just leave them. I don't really care that much. It's not permanent. Or is it? I don't know. Maybe I'll use it outside when I'm done with it inside. Spray paint it with outdoor spray paint, which I do have. I just don't want to make it purple and blue, because that's the only spray paint I've got. I already did that to my camping chair. Yes, I have a camping chair. Yes, it is purple and blue now. And yes, you are jealous. Anyways, this is like sticker paper. I was going to start printing my own stickers and stuff, but this paper is like actual paper. It's not waterproof. So I started making stickers and sticking them on things, and then water would mess it up. So now I just have a whole bunch of these. But the cool thing is, you don't have to print on them to get them to work. So I'm going to cut them into little circles, stick them on there, and peel them off when I'm done. Now I got to cut the circles. It doesn't have to be perfect, because if it was perfect, I wouldn't have gotten a spool out of the trash. Make sure anything you bring from the trash is clean. I bring a lot of stuff in from the trash. I might be a little bit of a rat. It's fine. It's fun. We love it. While I cut circles out, tell me about yourselves. Actually, don't tell me about yourselves. Don't dox yourselves. Tell me, what's the craziest thing you found in the trash? Regardless if you kept it or not. What's your craziest trash find? What have you seen someone throw out that made you go, what the frick am I looking at? People who are watching currently. People who are watching on YouTube after. What did you find in your trash? I want to know. Is this a threat? No, I just like talking with my hands and my scissors. What did you find in the trash? Or what's the weirdest thing you've seen someone throw away? Rich neighborhoods, they be throwing away some weird frickin' crud. I used to live near a bunch of vacation homes, and boy howdy, they would just throw away whole slip and slides, because they'd be like, from like, I don't know, England, Canada, places that don't have as many pools. I don't actually know, I haven't been to England or Canada. Oh, what's a place that doesn't really have swimming pools? They'd come from those places, and then they'd come down to somewhere kind of warm, and then they'd buy a whole bunch of pool stuff, stay for like 3 days, and then just throw out a whole bunch of random pool things that are barely even used. I really am a rat. I go through the people's trash and going, oh, throw away a perfectly good pool floaty. It's shaped like an alligator. They're so stupid. And then I take it home. And we did clean off everything we got. You don't just take something from the trash and not clean it. But my last gaming chair I found in the trash. The one I'm using right now I found in the trash. I think I have a problem. I didn't find this one literally in the trash. Like, if it had a bunch of garbage all over it, or if it was obviously disgusting, don't take that. Don't do that. If it looks brand new, because people throw away brand new stuff all the time, or stuff that's barely, it looks like a butt. Peace. Am I getting them views? Sorry. Back on track. I'm making myself giggle. What am I doing? What was it? I'm just sitting here talking about trash while sitting on my professional chair, not the floor. This isn't going to be a super long stream. I just want to hang out. I'm trying to get a little post out every single day. You know, I think this circle is too big. Sorry if you hear other voices. That is my neighbors. I don't still live with my parents. And if I did still live with my parents, just know I would be actively trying everything, working multiple jobs to move out because I want to be an adult. I still live with my parents. They're lovely. My mom, my stepdaddy, they're great. I love them. They also want to be content creators, but they kind of don't post content. And I keep telling them, guys, in order to be content creators, you gotta make content. They're so cute though, like, they love each other, which is really cute. It's nice to see when married couples actually like each other. Isn't that refreshing? I love it when they do that. And, I don't know, they just got that good, like, warm parents vibe. Like, I've been told by friends and stuff like that, that they're like, they're just so nice. They got that vibe. So I'm saying is you should go watch them. Carry Us Away on YouTube. They have 2 videos posted. It's a part 1 and a part 2. They didn't know how to label it part 1 and part 2. But you should check them out. They're a couple of sweeties and cuties. I love them dearly. I hope they like me. On their channel, I just didn't see another video they posted. They were like, frickin' Emma. Frickin' sucks. Oh, Carry Us Away spelled CREYUSAWAY. They're gonna do camping videos. They've already done a camping video. They went to St. Augustine, Florida. It's pretty there. It was their first video. Very sweet. They're doing their best. They have another one recorded. They just need to post it. Well, they need to edit it and post it. I'm already sending people away. I'm just like, hey, guess this is like my second stream, third. Technically, this is my 3rd stream. The first one didn't get saved, sadly. But it was a test stream, so I guess that doesn't count. This is my 2nd stream. But I'm never gonna get this thing done. I'm yapping. If I had a certification, it would be for forklifts and yapping. I gotta study for my CDL license, because if this don't work out, I'm gonna drive trucks. Actually, that was what I'm supposed to be doing first, but then I got sick, so I'm doing this in the meantime until I figure out what's going on. I'm okay, I'm not dying, I think. Until what's going on, I'm just studying for my CDL before I take the classes. I'm gonna be a truck driver. My dog is trying to get in. My puppy, you're too loud. Should I stream myself studying for the CDL? There's like a bunch of free online tests and stuff like that you can take. And all that. Oh my goodness. My neighbors, not my mom, are talking really loud downstairs. Oh no, don't listen. CDL. I talk about weird stuff, man. I was like, I was in the trash. I'm gonna get my CDL. I was in the trash. Oh man. I would make my thing the trash person, but I think there's already a VTuber that's like the rat lady. Oh, what? Frick yeah. Actually, my stepdad drives trucks, so that's where I got the idea. So I already got someone that's helping me out a little bit. A lot of it. He'll like come home from work tired and exhausted and his company pushed him around, and I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna do that one day. Alrighty, we're gonna stick these suckers on there if I can find the edges. I should have brought my recycling bin over. What was your guys' like childhood dream career, and now what are you thinking about? Is it the same thing? Like, I always had trouble as a kid being like, I want to be one thing when I was a kid. I can't decide. Every couple of years it changes. One thing that stayed pretty consistent though is I wanted to be a content creator. I wanted to be concrete. I wanted to be a content creator of some kind. And I've tried it a couple times before. On my YouTube you can see a couple old animations and stuff like that. Guys, if you couldn't tell, I'm a little artsy. So I guess I always wanted to do like something artsy or creative. But I don't know, it kind of changes every now and then. What form of content? That keeps changing. So that's kind of why I'm just streaming all the random stuff I do until something resonates with people or until something I like sticks. Or maybe I'll just keep doing whatever the frick I want and then people can just deal with it. Hey, that's freaking awesome. Computer stuff is so confusing for me. So I always am really impressed whenever somebody does like computer stuff. Fiance is brilliant when it comes to computers. Would not have come this far without him. And a couple of my friends who are also really good with computers. And I'm like, what does button do? So if there's technical issues, it's their fault. They didn't watch me. They left me unsupervised. No, it's my fault. Because I don't know how to study that stuff. But no, I have mad respect for anybody that figures out computers. Especially, I don't know, like coding and stuff like that. Fiance loves coding. I don't know what I'm looking at. This is a different language. He'll be like, Emma, look at this. And I'll look and I'll be like, wow, you did all that? And he'll be like, yeah. And I'm like, what does it mean? And he'll tell me and I'll go, wow. I don't know what that means. So okay. Computer science. Software engineer. Tell me about that. I don't actually know what software engineering is. Honestly, I'm not entirely sure if I know what software is. Tell me like I'm a 4-year-old on like a school field trip and I just came because my mom was there and she's one of the teachers and she couldn't leave me at home without a babysitter. Tell me like I'm a 4-year-old. I can't get Sniffle. Sorry, my allergies like to be awful. I'll be like, oh, it's allergy season. And they'll be like, it is? I'm like, yes. There is a season currently happening. So my allergies are flaring up. They're like, which season's your allergy season? I'm like, all of them. They all are. I don't breathe. Oh, okay, the platform you're streaming on is made by people like me. So do you make, like, different, like, apps and websites and stuff like that? Or just different... I don't know the word I'm trying to say, but I know what I'm trying to ask. So you kind of just develop things for people to use on computers. That's a really basic way of saying, of what I can think of. Alright, you probably can't see it. I've got the circles all on here. You probably can't see them at all because it's white paper. It's fine. I'll show you what it looks like when you peel it. 10:17, doing good on time. I only plan on streaming till like 11, maybe a little bit before 11 I'll hop off. Just because I do have things I gotta do today. I meant to stream earlier, and then I was like, why isn't my alarm going off? And then I was like, I don't set alarms for Saturdays. Apps, websites, programs. Oh! That's so simple. Why didn't I know that? That's freaking cool. Yeah, see, I have, like, respect for people who know the words. I'm really bad with vocabulary words. I know most artsy words. Fiance will try to explain something to me in a video game, and I won't get it. And I'll be like, oh, is it this? And I'll use an art term. And then he won't know what it means as much as I do. And then we'll just sit there like, trying to explain it to each other. I talk about Fiance a lot. Get ready for that. I'm not saying his name because I don't know if he wants me to say his name on the internet yet. Hang on, I forgot something. Oh, my spine! Was that my floor or my spine that made that sound? Is this fabric paint? That's fabric paint. I don't use fabric paint. I would say what my fiance's doing for work, but I don't know if he wants me to share that, so I'm going to keep that garbo to myself for now. We got deep red and brilliant red, so we're gonna just mix those suckers. Maybe I should do just deep red? No. Is that gonna be enough? Just sitting on my floor, yapping to strangers online is what I do. Maybe a career one day we'll see. I love yapping at strangers, even though I somehow still have social anxiety. It's really, 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 really. It's really, 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 really. I wonder if I should have made this a different color. No, I already poured the red. Don't change your mind. The red's already been poured and mixed. What am I supposed to do with a big glob of red paint? If I don't use it, I'll be like, ooh, what if it was purple? I need to stop making everything purple. I know it doesn't look like it on this side. The other side of my room, everything's either orange, teal, or purple. Or Five Nights at Freddy's. It's really, really, really. Yeah, that's probably gonna need a second coat. It looks like I murdered the table. Look at that, doesn't that red? It doesn't taste like cherry. It tastes like paint. Daily reminder. Don't eat paint, kids. I don't know if kids are watching. I kind of don't want little children's to watch. Because I don't listen to myself talk sometimes. What if I say something really stupid, and then the kids get stupider by watching me? I want to be responsible for someone getting stupider. I wonder if I make my friends stupider. Maybe a little bit. They like it. Yeah, this is definitely going to need a second coat. I might need a little, add a little water to it. It's very clumpy. I like 'em big. I like 'em clumpy. What am I saying? Yeah, that's why I don't want kids to watch me, because I'll be like, I like 'em big. I like 'em clumpy. See, I don't listen to myself. I'll be like talking to my friends, and they'll be like, what? And I'll be like, what? What did I say? I wasn't listening to me. I was listening to you, but I wasn't listening to me. Anybody else do that? A lot of my friends have diagnosed me with ADHD. I haven't gone to a doctor about it because I didn't have it much like when I was a little kid. I was one of those that could focus really, really well as a child and would hyperfixate on school. And then one day, like high school, I just stopped being able to do that. and then I was stupid. They're like, that's how girls get ADHD. I'm like, you sure? What mental disorder do you have? Just kidding, don't leave that in the comments. Unless you want to, but I'm not going to encourage people to do that when I just got here. Maybe some other time. My dog is lurking out the door. All he wants is for me to leave my door wide open, but I don't want to do that because people are loud. He is loud. He's a good boy. I'd dive and kill for that doggo, but he's stupid sometimes. I'm gonna go downstairs covered in red paint and be like, look at me! I look like a massacre. That's really messed up. I really should think before I speak. Ooh, more words. From 8 to 6, I am responsible professional adult, but after that, I am in literature. Nice. I'll feel that. It's funny, it depends on where I am. Around fiance, I am squishy brain, don't think, dumb child. I don't know why. He just makes my brain squishy. And then when I'm around my friends, I'm like, look both ways before crossing the street. I don't know. I guess it's a certain group of friends. It makes me nervous. It freaks out my fiance every time I'm like, and I'm the responsible friend. And he always is just like, ugh. What does that mean? I gotta make him a VTuber model. He's gotta tell me what he wants. He's like, I want a VTuber model. I was like, okay, I'll make you one. And he's like, I don't know what I want. Oh yeah, I plan on doing VTuber models and stuff like that. I'll do that sometimes, probably just when I'm like gaming and stuff. I don't always want to show my face. Not that I think there's anything wrong with my fantastic face. I'm just artsy, and I don't always want to worry about my face. And I know my cameras aren't the highest quality. My materials aren't the best, so. And I like drawing. If I can show off my artsy side more, then I'd like to. I like drawing. I like art. Oh yeah, in my other streams, you'll see all these pictures like hanging behind me, framed. I did all those. I used to sell them. I may do that again. It's just hard. Who's Beyonce? Something tells me not the singer. I don't get it. I don't get it. It sounds like it should be funny. It sounds like it's funny, but I don't get it. I must have gone and switched too many conversations to remember. Is it when I was singing? Did I sing? I don't remember. It looks like I've murdered someone on this table. This is not looking all sweet and cutesy. I think I'm gonna have to make this part green on the bottom. Because I'm massacre. It's fine. Trust the process, they say. Don't give up halfway through. Do we like me just sitting here doing crafts and yapping away? I did a poll, and it seemed like people wanted to do a Q&A while I just did artsy stuff. I'm enjoying this so far. Usually I just listen to YouTube and sit like Gollum, I'm like, while I'm painting, you have to make those noises while you paint by yourself. That's the rule. What was I saying? Normally I can't focus and do crafts at the same time, but I think this one is enough, not super engaging, where I have to like focus really hard. Like I was trying to make a bow the other day on stream, and I couldn't do it, because I have to do it a very specific way. I don't just tie a bow. I like use hot glue, and I do it a very specific way, so it'll look like really big and dramatic and pretty. We're just gonna go out that and paint. Yeesh. Why did I make kissy sounds at it? I didn't mean to do that. That wasn't me. That was a ghost. I was possessed. Wasn't me. I would never. What's your favorite like form of content? It was me on the Q&A. Oh, I know you. Thank you for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Goodness gracious. She's a little bored with me. I was like, who's the other viewer? I forgot I'm watching my own stream. And you like the noise of me just rambling in the background? I don't mind big background noise. I think I am for fiance. I think I'm fiance's background noise. Because I'll just yap and yap and yap while he's like playing video games and stuff. I think, yeah, he told me that before. He's just like, you know how like people leave YouTubers on in the background or streamers? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, I kind of do that for you sometimes. They're not always listening. I'm like, that's okay. I'm not always listening either. Like if it's important stuff, he'll listen, but if it's me just yammering on about like special interests, or sometimes I'll just little songs and ditties, and then it'll just be like, and he's like, yeah, this is background sound. I wonder if I should make like a whole video about. Oh, Beyonce, not you heard Beyonce. That's what that was. No, fiance. I'm engaged to a person. Someone looked at me and was like, yeah, I could spend the rest of my life with that person. I don't know what's wrong with him, but he was like, yeah, I'll do that. Probably because I kept begging. I was like, I want the ring. I want to show people that I'm in love. And English is a hard language. I speak it in as a hard language. Do other places that learn other languages, like English classes you take until you graduate? And then, do you take them in college? I didn't do college. Do people take, like, in other places that have other languages and stuff, do they take whatever language they have until they graduate, or do they, like, stop after a point and worry about other classes that are more important? Like, English classes, how hard is a language where you have to take classes on it for 12 years, the language you speak? Like, I still don't know how to spell, and I took all those classes, and I was A.B. honor roll. I was a smart kid, guys. If I don't do something constantly all the time, I kind of forget how to do it, so I don't remember how to do, like, write an essay. Frickin' I don't know. I can throw a bunch of words at you. I don't know if it's what an essay is. This is a very frightening looking table. I think I'm gonna go ahead and start painting the green on the bottom. Maybe I'll add like little grass details on it afterwards so it looks like it's a grassy mushroom. Maybe I should call my fiance Beyonce. I kind of like that and be like, this is my Beyonce. When we first got engaged, we were both kind of like awkward and be like, fiance? That feels weird to say. So we started calling each other our finance. This is my finance. This is my financial. I love my finance. This is really funny. Look how hard I'm laughing. Ooh. Oh. You're interesting, chatter. I like talking to you. You're fun. Bro, you sound more successful than me. Well, honestly, I didn't notice anything with the way you were typing. I mean, you type more eligible than I do. Most people type more eligible than I do, though. I purposely type the way I talk because I think it's funnier. So I don't say, I'm going to do something. I type, I'ma do this, or I'ma do that. Gonna. I type all that. Can I see the table? Yeah, sure, okay. So it does kind of look like a massacre at the moment. It do a little mushroom. It's got like little papers on top, so that's what the blotches are. I'm gonna take those off at the end because I coated it with white paint first. This is how it looks so far. Oh, my paintbrush. It's rough at the moment. Trust the process. When I peel it off, it should look better. And if it doesn't, I can do the other side. But I plan on doing the bottom part green and maybe add like little dark pieces of grass, just little like doot-doot-doots. Oh, I got paint on my fingers. It looks like I got blood on my hands. I don't know what that was. Ignore that. That wasn't me. I was possessed. It was the goblins. The goblins told me to do it. Sorry. Do we like the table? Seems like I got this. Thank you. Thank you. It looked better on camera. It looks very blotchy, but that's probably because different parts are drying at the same time. I wonder if I should do a darker red on it or try to go for the same shade. Maybe a lighter red? We'll see. We'll see. Because I'm going to let it dry, work on the bottom part. And if I still have time, I'll probably do another bit on the top. I don't know. It's already been a half hour, though. And at 11, I gotta hop off. I gotta help people with stuff. I gotta help someone move. But I just want to hang out for a little bit. It was either I make content or I sit around and watch other people make content. And you know what I said? I said both. I went ahead and watched content before this. Support content creators. The good ones. Logan and Jake Paul are fine. They don't need any more help. That was a hot take. It's too early for hot takes. It's Saturday. It's everyone's day off. Does anybody have any, like, obscure hobbies or interests and stuff like that? One of, like, a hyperfixation. Not even hyperfixation, just something I like to talk about and I find a little fascinating. I got a plushie. Oh, don't take their names, please. Oh, don't take their names, please. Goodness. What was I saying? Anybody got obscure interests or hobbies that, like, you don't know anybody that talks about? One that I didn't think was super obscure, the internet is very well versed in, but when I, like, bring it up to people in, like, real life and stuff, they don't know what I'm talking about. And that's Mothman. I think Mothman is goofy. I like making silly fan art of him. I might make him, like, an emote or something like that, or if you do one of the interaction things here on Twitch, I'll probably make him pop up and do a little dance. That's a good idea, I might do that. Make him do a little dance with confetti and a flashlight. Or glow sticks. Yes, glow sticks. Because he's a moth. Did I draw the thing on the ceiling? No, that one I did not. Actually, nothing I drew is on this side, sadly. Oh, except that picture right there. I love that one. I can give a room tour at some point. Maybe not this stream. Some other time I'll do a room tour. Because it's a little messy. It's very messy. No, I got that one off of Romway before I realized Romway was a part of Shein. And then I don't shop from Shein. And I don't shop from Romway anymore because they're not very good to their employees. I got a friend who sells digital art that usually involves furries. Does that count? I mean, I guess. I have no problem with furries. As long as they're not doing like that, taking dumps in public and stuff, I got no problem with them, you know? I used to have a friend who was a furry. Are we still friends? I gotta check in on them. Yes, art is art. Hot take, as long as it's not AI generated, it is art. If you don't like it, sucks to suck. That's why I don't post on Instagram anymore. That's why I'm going to streaming. Because I originally had posted a crud ton on Instagram. It's all deleted now. Except, like, a couple of tattoos I designed for people. Oh yeah, I've also designed tattoos. Exactly. Oh, I like you. I like you. We're gonna be good friends. Stick around, I like you. We're friends now. What's your name? Wicked Warlock? We're friends now. But not in the parasocial way. I gotta follow. Yeah! Thank you! Down with AI art. It is not art. Bruh, I hate how much, like, I posted on Instagram just to tell people, because I still had quite a few followers. I had a couple hundred followers on Instagram. Not a lot, but I had grinded them, so a lot of them were people I knew. But I was trying on there legitimately for a while to make content. But, you know, drawing is hard, takes a long time, so... And I was working... How many jobs was I working? I was working 2 jobs at the time. Right now I'm only working 1 job. This isn't it. Yet, hopefully. Wink. Right now I'm only working 1 job, but summer of last year I was working 3. So, but when I came back and I saw, because I took a break from it, I stopped at around, like, end of summer, like August. The other day, like yesterday or the day before, I took a look at Instagram, just so I could post, hey, come watch me stream, to the couple hundred people I did have following. And there was so much AI stuff. It disgusts me. I can't stand it. I know there are some helpful uses for AI, but it's not being used. It's not being used properly. I don't like how it's being used. It's affecting artists. It's like, what's already an industry that's really competitive and hard? Let's make it worse for them. So that's why I'm like, I'm gonna stream. I don't think anyone's gonna sit there and watch streams. I had an art account before the AI. And it's this face, right? Like, I never thought it would be an issue. Like, that's never anything. I remember seeing, like, my first AI post, and I thought it was, like, kind of cool, because someone made, like, an AI-generated version of the Corpse Bride, and I was like, oh, this looks wild and crazy. I didn't, like, leave a like or anything. I just was like, oh, that's neat that they can do that. But I just didn't think it was, like, the click of a button. I thought it took a long time for them to do that, so I wasn't worried about it. I figured it took a long time, because I didn't know about generators and stuff. I just didn't know. It was my first time being exposed to it. So I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. Anyways, that's not going to affect me in the future. And then it did. I even tried to send in a request to, like, Facebook and Instagram, like, hey, can y'all, like, not steal my art? And they were like, no, we don't like your reasoning. It's not good enough. We're going to keep taking your art. So I immediately took everything off. Taking from computer sciences, I think AI in general is a step in the wrong direction. Yes, it's just... It's supposed to be serving us, Why is it not serving us? It's supposed to make more time so we can have so we can focus on our passions, not so it can do our passions so we can focus on the menial jobs. You know? Yeah, so many better ways it could be used, but it's just not. It's just not. And I'm tired that, like, all the social media people, like, all the big social media corporations, even, like, freaking, like, Google and stuff like that, there are ways to use AI, but they're getting really annoying about it. It's really bothering me. These are some hot takes. Some new people are gonna watch and be like, I like AI. Bro, I used to get into fights on Instagram. Be like, well, actually, AI, it's science, so it's good. I'm like, no. They're like, AI, it's just the direction the world is going in. You can either deal with it, or you can be destroyed by it. Like, what the frick, man? No. I'm not gonna allow that. I'm gonna leave that platform. I'm gonna not use it. I'm gonna not support it. I'm gonna support real artists. Bro, when I find out, like, at conventions and stuff like that, there are some artists, or art booths, that were selling AI art they generated, and they were trying to pull it off, like, get out of there. Just go away. It's not wanted. Wait, hello? What the frick? What is that? Is that a link? Don't click links. Don't click links. I don't know who you are. We're gonna ban you. Don't be putting links in my chat. There we go. Thank you. I banned the bot. That's my first bot I've had to deal with. I banned him. Thank you. Don't click on links. I feel like probably everybody knows that, but you know, there's always that, like, person that stumbles across and goes,
Oh, a link! We're gonna tappy tap on it.
yeah, it definitely won't be the last time. I'm still getting set up though, so if I see anybody post a link regardless of whatever the heck it is, I'm never gonna ask you guys to send me a link for anything. The only people I ask are, like, my friends, and they can private message me that. But no, never click on any links. I will never be asking for links. I don't care what it is. I'm deleting it immediately. 1 second. Let me grab another dish. I don't want your stinky links. I want your commentary. I want to cheer from my peoples. I guess you're my peoples now. I've assigned it. Okay, what time is it? 10:42? Okay. I got another 15 minutes. I'll start on the green coat at the bottom. Is bots another form of AI? That's another form of AI I'm against. No, there's some bots that are helpful. And there are some that suck booty cheek. Don't use your teeth. It's bad. It's bad for your teeth. Don't use your teeth to open things. Why is that blue? Why are you blue? Yeah, like, do I stream Minecraft? Sometimes. My first test stream was Minecraft. I'll put Minecraft up. I was trying to set this stream to be under, crafts and stuff, but I couldn't figure it out, so I just put Minecraft, because I will be streaming Minecraft a lot. I have. Sorry if that upset anybody. I just didn't know what else to do, and I didn't have a lot of time to figure it out, so I just put Minecraft as the game. If it's still up there. I am really sorry about that. I will be doing Minecraft eventually, though. If you have any, like, suggestions for mods for me to check out, I would like to play those. Anything that I can use Forge for, like any mods on Forge, I'll look into, unless they're, like, really hard. Really? What category do I use for, just arts and crafts? Does anybody know? I'm still new to streaming and stuff like that. I am doing my best. Thank you so much, Wicked Warlock. Big, big help. Thank you for telling me that. I had no idea. I was gonna get, like, in trouble and not even know why. I gotta figure out what stream, like, what category to use, because I was looking them up. Maybe I have something set wrong? I don't know. I figured it wouldn't matter since I was small, and I figured out later. Please no one report me for it. Really? Let me see if I can fix that on my phone. Let me stir this and I'll fix that on my phone. Because I really don't want to give people the wrong idea, but I just don't know what to do. I feel so silly. I thought I typed in art. Maybe I'm wrong. Do I have it set to, like, gaming? Because I do plan on gaming a lot. I mean, I gamed yesterday. I did play video games yesterday. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to mislead you. I am very, very sorry. How do I fix? Let me fix. Is that it? Oh my gosh, I'm so silly. Okay, I fixed it. I'm so sorry. I will do Minecraft eventually. If I have time to stream tomorrow, I'll stream Minecraft next, just to make up for it. Or next time that I stream, I'll try to make it Minecraft. I am very sorry about that. I don't want to be lying to people, so if I do something stupid, it's not intentional. I just am learning. I have it set for art. Thank you, appreciate it. I wasn't meaning to lie. I did that mistake yesterday too. I started playing Marvel Rivals, and then I got bored, and I moved on to a FNAF game. And I forgot to switch the thing, and then everyone was like, you forgot to switch the category! I was like, oh my gosh, I'm sorry! Took me a while to figure that out. But I got it. I'm a very hands-on learner, sadly. So I can't just look it up and be like, oh, I know exactly what I'm doing. I have to, like... I learn better by doing. Thank you for your patience with me. Again, sorry that I wasn't streaming Minecraft. I'll put Minecraft on eventually. Not today, though. Today's too busy. But next time I stream, I'll probably stream some of Minecraft. Any suggestions? Any suggestions? Like, any mods? Or me just goofing around? I have a Minecraft level that I just goof around on. It's, like, my comfort zone. I can play games on, like, Hypixel. I love Hypixel. I know that it's probably, like, a blast from the past. I've been playing that one since I was a kid, but I love Hypixel. Like, same games, I still play them to this day. They're still fun. I love me some Build Battle, that one's my favorite, except when people build giant wieners. That is not my favorite. If you build giant wieners, you're a little wiener. I think Java. Pretty sure Java. I'm able to do mods through Cursed Forge. Fiance set that up for me. He's the big brains of the operation. I do the crafty stuff. He does the knowing how to use computer stuff. I could play survival with mods. There's one mod pack which is kind of Skyblock, but with steroids. Yeah, I think Fiance plays that. It's like got all these like different little like contraptions and things. Maybe I'll do a collab with him. He wanted to stream for a long time. I'm gonna ask him if he wants to like stream Minecraft with me. That way I'm not just yammering to myself. I'll be yammering at him and you guys. He's a talker, but not as much as I am. I am, what's it, the stereotypical relationship thing? I am the golden retriever, he is the black cat when it comes to temperaments. He just kind of watches me go nuts and then I run around. Wow! Would you guys want to see that? I'd like to do that. I'll ask him. I'm gonna post this VOD on YouTube afterwards. I'm gonna be like, look, the people want us. They want us together. They want us to speaketh to each other. He's a big old sweetheart. He's a goofy goober though. He'll say, I love him so much. What is it? He'll say like something mean. He'll be like, I don't like you. You're stinky. Not like that. He says it more like a person. And then he'll go and like get me hot cocoa. He's a tsundere. He's like, you idiot, and then he'll like give me a back massage. It's great. I love him so much.
Paint.
Maybe I'll ask him what mods he wants to do. He likes really complicated mods to make Minecraft as difficult as possible. So it'd be really funny for him to try to like teach me how to do those when I'm like, there's a toaster in Minecraft, and like, no, that's like a whole machine and thing. I'm like, toaster. He's like, no, that's how you sift through the materials and make more materials and blah blah blah. I'm like, I don't know. Would you guys want to see us do the difficult kind? Of course, I've always liked the mods where it's like, more animals. I really want to do the specific mod and set up a whole like server for me and my friends. But I learned servers cost money, and I don't know how to do that. And the specific mod I can't get through Forge, and I'm really sad. I'll figure it out eventually. Is there a mod you hate most in Minecraft? A mob I hate most. I thought it said mod. A mob I hate most. Oh, what's that one thing? It's one of the new ones. It's the thing in the nether where it can walk through lava, and it's like the head with legs. I forget what its name is. It's like all hairy and stuff. Something about that just makes my skin crawl. I can't... It freaks me out. Like, legitimately, I'm like, I don't want to touch it every time it pops up. And they're like, it's harmless. I'm like, I don't want to touch it. It's like, how you get through lava? I'm like, no, I just die. Give me a fire resistance potion. I don't want to touch it. Which is probably bad. It's probably a sweetheart. Oh my gosh, I'm being judgmental. I don't want to touch it. We're gonna rotate this sucker. That was an S. Sucker. Strider! That's what it is. I don't like those guys. If anybody else likes them, go ahead. Yeah, they're chill, aren't they? And you're able to, like, throw a saddle on them and, like, walk around. I shouldn't have anything against them. They just look weird, and I don't like it. Which is funny, because I usually like weird things. I mean, my dog... I say, my dog, he kind of looks like a bobblehead. He's a part basset hound and part Shar-Pei, and that specific mix is called a mini walrus. Not joking, if you Google mini walrus dog, that's pretty much what my dog looks like. So I like things that look weird, but for some reason that one just... I don't like it. Do y'all have a least favorite mob or a favorite mob? Ooh, what would my favorite mob be? I don't know what favorite mob. I like all the Goofy Goobers. Especially I like the original mobs and stuff. I usually like weird things proceeds to give their dog. My dog is weird. And I love him. He's my son. He's 9 years old and my son. I love him. He has really shrill whines, but the deepest basset, like, hound dog bark and howl. He's scratching at my door. He hears me talking about him. His name is Sergeant, or Sarge for short. But he is in charge of nothing. He is the least aggressive dog in the world. My other two dogs are aggressive, but they're my parents' dogs, and they're chihuahuas. Alright, Sarge, I think that people want to see you. Show them your beautiful face. That's your beautiful butt. Give me your beautiful face. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh, they can see him. This is my dog. He kind of looks normal right now, right? His legs are really short. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Let me show you. These are his legs. They're really nubby. He's got like a big head. He's a good boy. Alright, you can go back out now. Alright, as long as you don't bark, he'll suddenly just... He'll be quiet, dead asleep, and then he'll be like, ah! Like an old man, like, ah! He'll just start yelling. You ain't allowed on the bed. I mean professional chair. Oh, someone leave? I gotta go, I'm ready to have breakfast and start working. Let me try the Aww! Thank you! If you're still here, bye! Hope you had a wonderful day. I enjoyed chatting with you. You're very interesting. Look, he's got a big floppy face, and he just lets me... He gets like a little tickle. He scratches under his eye. Oh, yeah. Come on. Yeah. Bye. Sarge says bye. Say bye. Attaboy. That's my son. I really want to make a thing where if you, I can't remember what they're called, but do the bits or whatever, and if you get to a certain amount, he'll pop up, or like anytime someone follows, it'll be just a zoomed in picture of him asleep. Because I have a really ugly picture. I do like cats. Most of my family and I are allergic. But I have no problem with cats except allergies. I'm just more of a dog person, because they make me die a little less. But I want to make one of the things where if you like follow, it'll be a zooming in picture of him and that one sound from Hamilton. Look at my son. Pride is not the word I'm looking for, whatever it is. I want to do that really bad because I think it'll be funny. Because I have a really not flattering picture of him asleep where it's like all like, it's beautiful, it's gorgeous. I'd say it's sexy, but you're a dog and my son, so that makes it weird, so it's not sexy. But yeah, I like cats. Not all cats. I don't like ones that just hate me for no reason. But I don't like anything that just hates me for no reason. Channel rewards. That's it. Thank you. Everyone's got such a big brain. Twitch affiliate. Okay. I'll figure that stuff out. I think you can just set it up. Because I've been in the studio where you can add it. Right? I'll figure it out over time. I'll get it, the hang of things. I feel like that annoys people when I go, I'll figure it out. They're like, no, you can't just figure it out. Well, I was told I couldn't start streaming in 1 day, so I did it in 3. Oh, he heard Dumb and Dumber, that's the other 2 dogs. That's not their actual names, I just call them that. Downstairs, and now he's like, oh, I want to leave the room. He scrabdoodled on out of here. I don't think this will be finished. You become a Twitch affiliate when you have a certain number of followers and need a consistent number of viewers. Okay. Okay. Sorry, just being a drama queen. Gotcha. So, just keep doing what I'm doing. Can you hear him? My mom must be coming home soon. I mean, neighbor, I don't live with my parents. Oh yeah, any questions for me? Any questions that won't get me doxxed? Or maybe ones that will get me doxxed just a little bit. Just kidding, be responsible. On the interwebs. There are some stinky people out there. Smell and personality. I like cats. Pretty much as long as an animal is willing to like me, most of the time I'll like it. Unless it's like one of my fears. I have a hard time with like, bugs. I'm not ashamed of living with my parents because I've been working since high school. I've been working in high school. I'm just not able to afford a place to live yet, and that's okay. Because I am trying. I'm getting my savings up. I'm working hard. If anybody still lives with their parents, as long as you're trying, there's nothing to be ashamed of. Like, me doing these streams is me trying in another way. I still have another job that I do. I'm not going to say what that one is yet. That I'm not ready to dox myself for. Maybe later. Nah, I probably won't mention what that is until I'm done working there. If I ever stop working there. I really do like working there. But yeah, I used to have 3 jobs at once. That was fun. Looks like I gotta finish up the stream soon, but I really want to finish the bottom part. Do you play any other games other than Minecraft and Rivals? I don't play a lot of video games, which I should, because I'm gonna be a gamer. I have a hard time getting out of my, repetition and all that, but there are some that I want to explore. There are some I have played in the past. I have my staples. Right now, Minecraft is my biggest staple. Rivals is just something I do. I probably won't stream that one that much, because I don't think my poor little... It's a gaming laptop, but it's doing a lot of work. Especially once I get my VTuber model going, I think it might kill it if I try to do Marvel Rivals on that one. So I may not stream that one, or at least not as much. Other games, though. I love me some Slime Rancher. Stardew Valley. I've been told that for years. I've never played Stardew Valley. I've always been told, you'll love it, you should play it. I'm like, really? I should. And it's been several years. Would y'all watch that if I did Stardew Valley? I don't mind trying out new games. Keep in mind, though, everything I'm doing is out of pocket, and I still live with my parents, so if it's more costly of a game, I'm probably going to hold off. One game I've been dying to play, though. It's really silly, but I just watched an almost 6-hour-long stream of Chibidoki playing Supermarket Simulator. I really want to play it. It looks really relaxing, a nice vibe, I can talk to everybody. Doesn't feel super high stakes, which is funny, because I used to work at a supermarket, and it was the worst job ever. I hate it. I have so many stories. I only worked there like 6 months, and I have tons of stories. Maybe that's what I'll do. Once I can, like, get that game, once I purchase that game, I'll play it on stream and tell you terrible stories of the place I used to work at. Maybe I'll even dox what it was. Because I moved since I worked there, so it's not like anyone can find me. And it's a chain, so. And I want it to die. Ooh, that's good. Do you like a certain genre of games? I don't know. I'll just tell you the games that I do play and like the most. I don't know. I kind of just pick and choose games. Like, obviously, FNAF, that's a problem. So I'll play almost any FNAF game as long as I can afford it. I'd love to do, like, all the Help Wanted games. If I get a VR, you know I'm going to be playing all the FNAF games. But I love Slime Rancher, Genshin. I need to get into again. I'm really behind everyone else. I play that game so slow, just because I don't like to sit and read. But I feel like if I'm on stream, it'll be easier. Horror. I do like some horror. I like watching other people play horror. I wouldn't mind playing horror. I feel like I have to pronounce it really. Horror. Scary games. I would not mind streaming scary games for y'all if y'all have suggestions. Especially indie scary games. Oh, I love me some indie horror. Heck, next Poppy Playtime chapter, I'll probably stream that. I have not played Ploppy. I have not played Ploppy, but I'd love to play Poppy. We ain't doing Garten of Bam Bam, though. No. I just watched Pastra's 10-hour stream of that. I ain't doing... If you guys don't know who Pastra is and you like horror, go check out Pastra. I don't know them in real life, I just really like their content. It's like pasta, but with an R before the last A, Pastra. They are wonderful. I don't know their pronouns, so I'm just gonna call them they. If I don't know someone's pronouns, I just call them they. But I love Pastra, they're good. Lethal Company. I watch Lethal Company content. So, funny story. I did actually try to play that with Beyonce. But we both love horror, but are really bad with it and get scared really bad. I'm gonna need a group of friends. Well, I know it's not like a horror game, but it was for us, because we both were, like, terrified. Me more so than him. He played with a group of his friends. When you play with a group of people, it's not scary. But when it's just you and one other person, or just you, it's horrifying, especially if you're new. Beyonce. Yes, I played with Beyonce. Beyonce, person I'm going to marry. Sorry, I used to call them boyfriend, and now they're not boyfriend. So, you're right, I should start calling him Beyonce. That would be great if I played with Beyonce, though. If I could, I would. I don't really know much about Beyonce. I never sat down and listened to her music. Like, I know some of her songs, and I enjoy them. Do you think she would play with me, even if I wasn't an avid fan? I would play with Beyonce. She seems nice. Like, that's my requirement. They seem nice. The Beyonce fan community is gonna come for me. I didn't say anything mean. I just don't listen to her music on my own time. Like, if it plays, I don't turn it off. I like single ladies. Not that much now that I'm not a single lady. He/him are his pronouns. I do that too. They/them for anyone I don't know. I'm gonna be like, you're they. until otherwise. I had a coworker, I felt so bad for him. Sorry, I had to remember if they were they or him. And everyone at work called him she all the time. And they were like, guys, I'm he. I'm a he. At my old job, I recently stopped doing that job. I liked them. They were him. He was really cool. Sorry, forgive me. He was really cool. Very nice to me. And very funny. But they moved away to go live with family out of state. So I don't get to see him anymore. He was cool though. I'm not gonna say his name. Duh. I have to like tell you guys and myself that. Don't say the name. Don't say the name. Doxing is bad. Alrighty. I'm almost done. With just the base coat. I'm gonna do another coat later. Maybe I'll stream it. I'll definitely show the finished results at some point. Maybe in a reel on YouTube. What are your top, what were your top fave 2024 movies? What were the 2024 movies? I need a list. I didn't go see a lot of movies. Did Barbie come out this year? Or was that last year? I enjoyed Barbie a lot. No, that's 2023. What year is it? Yeah, no, it came out last year. I mean, 2023. I hate when it's the new year. I hate when it's January because it's like, oh, what was last year? What was my favorite? What movies came out this year? I don't feel like I watched a lot of movies this year. I'm not a huge movie watcher. I don't like sitting still and committing to a movie. I'll watch shows. In the background, but not always. I have a hard time. I much prefer to watch, like, people stream and YouTube content. No, I haven't watched Wicked yet, but that's just because I haven't wanted to put the money towards it yet. I do want to watch it. I think it's coming out on demand soon, so I'll just watch it then. I really do want to watch that one. That one's a big one. Sorry if you can hear my son yelling. It's gonna give me gray hair. I freak out my fiance. I'm like, you're gonna have a son! And he's like, what? And I'm like, yeah, my dog. He doesn't like that joke. Yeah, I've heard it's amazing. I really want to watch it. I don't really know much about the actual Wicked original musical. I don't like to listen to musicals unless I know I'm like, if I would rather just go see it in person and get surprised by all the songs. Very few musicals I actually sit down and listen to all the music, which I probably should. And Wicked's one of them. I heard Defying Gravity, and I'm like, I can't listen to any other songs. I gotta watch the musical in person or the Wicked musical, that movie that just came out, so I can just experience them all firsthand. I don't know if it's dumb or not, but it is what I do. Alright, here's the first coat. That's not primer. I'm gonna do more eventually, probably off stream, but this is how it looks. I'll show y'all what it looks like eventually. What about horror? Do you handle horror/gore movies? I'm not a gore person. Gore is not my thing. I don't like it. It feels unnecessary to me. I don't like watching disturbing imagery of, like, I don't know. Just, I don't like fleshy things. It freaks me out. I like psychological horror or puzzle movies and stuff like that. I do like that. Although I like video games more because there's usually a lot more time to kind of go through and solve the mystery. It goes as fast as you want it to, basically. If you want a quick horror game, it'll be a quick horror game. If you want it to last a long time and let the story and puzzle pieces unfold, whereas a movie only has 2 hours. I don't know. Something about games makes it more fun. And then you watch people play them, and then it's like a whole new experience. It's like you're watching Friends. You're just sitting around with friends watching. Just having a grand old time. Especially when we watch other people get scared. Ooh. Understandable, there's a movie called The Substance, which is really good psychological plot-wise, but it has gore. I don't mind gore. I probably just won't look at it. I look away, close my eyes sometimes. I don't mind it if it has a place. Like, slasher films I'm not a huge fan of, because it's just like, we're just gonna kill because it's fun. I don't really get anything out of those movies. I'm like, okay. Unless it's, what was that one movie? Oh, I can't remember what it was, but it's about the hillbillies in the woods, where they think the teens are running around killing themselves, and the teens think they're running around, killing themselves in Minecraft. I think you have to say that, so you don't get banned. That one's a funny movie, because the teens are running around accidentally unaliving themselves, and, the rest of them think that these hillbillies are unaliving them. I will not do Terrifier. My mom is a huge horror person. Scary movie person. She loves them all. She does not like Terrifier. And it's usually if something's too much for her, I will not be able to handle it. She said there was like too much tension and things that just you don't want to see. There's certain content that I don't play around with. I don't mess around with certain things. At least that's what I've heard. I do like the design of the clown guy. Yeah. Unnecessary, like, overboard violence. Like, do you need to see every second of it? I don't get it. I like it when things have a reason and a place, and it reveals things about the character. If someone's killing someone gruesomely, and it reveals something about the character, that's neat. But if it's just constant, in order, constantly happening, and you're like, okay, I already know, I don't need to see it 100,000 times, we don't need to feed that part of people, I don't know, that's just opinion. Agree to disagree. Some people find horror comforting. I don't get those people. But I find Five Nights at Freddy's comforting, so... Sorry, you probably can't hear me. 1 second. I'm dropping things! I'll be over in a second. Sorry, I'm cleaning up on stream because I'm having fun talking. Are you into comic book movies? Comic book movies? Like superhero movies and stuff? Or movies that are based off of comics? It just depends. I'm not huge into superheroes. I know, I play Marvel Rivals. I don't have anything against superheroes. There's a lot of it in the media. So, I'm just a little burnt out. My voice is dying. Let me grab my water. Where did I put that thing? Where did I put it? Hydration. Yeah, there's like some people that like horror. It's their safe place. Like, when they feel too comfy and cozy, it makes them uncomfortable because they're like, I'm too comfortable. Something bad must happen. So when they're watching something bad, it's like, okay, cool. This is the bad thing I can control because it's on my TV. I think that's how it works. I'm not sure. I'm not one of those people, so I can't speak for them. Oh, my allergies are kicking up again. Was there a movie or show that traumatized you as a kid? Many. My mom loves horror movies, and my brothers... Oh. I have 3 older brothers. I am the youngest of 4. I am the only girl. They all loved scary movies and different kinds. I got freaked out by them. Like, they would just leave the TV on in the living room, and I'd walk in and accidentally see horrifying things, because they'd get bored and leave, because they were dumb kids and teenagers. So, many things they would freak me out with. Jaws is a big one. That is shark movie. I can't do sharks. They freak me out. I think they're cool. I don't think people should be hunting them. I don't want them dead. I just don't want them near me. I don't want to look at them. I can't stand things being in the water. I'm scared of water. Not like a glass of water. I'm not going to be like, oh, a glass of water. But like, sorry, I got chilly. Cozy. Not a huge fan of things being in the water that could like pull me down. I have nightmares about that constantly. Did I already say the mummy scared me when I was little because all the bugs under the skin? That freaked me out. Still can't do that. Or when the girl had to kiss the mummy guy and her face got can't do that. Insidious. I don't think I've seen that one yet. Have I? I don't think I've seen Insidious yet. There's like, I couldn't do horror when I was a kid at all. In the last couple of years, I've opened myself to scary movies. Sorry, I'm just getting ready for the next thing I'm going to. I'm gonna be outside, so I'm gonna be chilly. Oh, my allergies. Give me 1 second. Enjoy FNAF. Pardon me. I am gonna end this stream, but I'm having fun talking. I hope you come back, or y'all that have been chatting with me come back. I've been having a grand old time. Just chatting it up with y'all. Y'all are fun. I wouldn't mind talking about horror again. There's a lot to talk about. I love indie horror games, so if y'all have any recommendations, I could try to get my friends to do Lethal Company. I'm gonna try to get my friends to do some streams with me. Lethal Company and Goose Goose Duck, I really want to get a group of friends to do. It'll be really fun. There's already a couple that already said yes, they'd stream with me. It's just setting a time to do it. So you'll get to know my goofy goober... Excuse me, sorry. Gross. You'll get to know my goofy goober friends. That's fair. I'll catch up with you next stream. I'll be there. Awesome, thank you. On my YouTube, I leave plenty of updates. I've got a Discord that I don't think I've opened to the public yet. I'll open that soon. That'll also have updates. My friend's helping me set that up. I think there's just like one more thing we have to do before I can open it. They'll help me. But yeah, I really want to do the spooky things. Feel free to ask questions. Sorry if I get... When there's multiple people, my ADHD will go everywhere. So I probably won't be able to as much, but I'll do my best. I really do enjoy talking to people. This has been really fun. Anyone that was watching the YouTube VOD, thank you for tuning in. I think I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye. I had a great time. This is great. I'm so glad I didn't skip this because I slept in. Y'all are wonderful. Everyone's so cool and interesting. And I look forward to seeing y'all again sometime. And Sarge says bye in the distance if you can hear him. Goodbye.